Alrighty. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Tuesday, September 8th, 2020. Time is 8 o'clock in the morning, or 8:09. Okay, I wanted to do a quick lesson or a review of the lesson for today. Our quote of the day is, "The man on top of the mountain didn't fall there." Again, today is September 8th, and our I can statement remains the same. I can order real numbers from least to greatest and greatest to least. Now, in class, I'll be going over this slide very verbatimly, very literally. You are responsible for slides 3 and slide 4. For slide 2, it says order these numbers from least to greatest. Okay, I'm given 1/2, square root of 9, and negative 2/3. Now, for 1/2, I'm going to go to my decimals calculator. Okay, if you don't have that, download it as an app on your phone, whether you use Apple or Android. Please go to the website. It works on any tablet, any phone, any computer. Decimals.com. DESMOS. Okay? .com. Now, 1/2 is a decimal. That becomes 0.5. Alright? But you know how Mr. Heist and Miss King and Mr. Rodriguez are about that. It's not just 1/2 and it's not just 0.5. We have to fill in all of our empty blanks. Okay? 0, 0. Alright, that is 1/2 as a decimal. Square root of 9, when you type that in, you should get 3. Okay? Now, 3 is a counting number. It's to the left of the decimal. It would not be to the right. If it was to the right, like if it was over here, it'd be 0.3 or 0.03 or 0.003, which is less than 3. Alright? So we put our 3 in, and then we can't leave blanks. So that's 0, 0, and 0. Then over here, this last one, negative 2/3. Okay, we follow our same decimals rules. We just put a negative in front. The game does not change because there's a negative. Just simply put a negative in front and then type 2/3 in your calculator or your decimals calculator. And you will get 0.6 repeating. Okay, so negative. I put the negative out here in the front to indicate that the whole thing is negative. Okay, 0.666 repeating. Alright. Now, it says order these numbers from least to greatest. So now that I have their values, I need to grab these boxes and place them where they belong on the number line. Right here, 1/2, I'm going to grab that and put it at where? Does it go right here? Does that make sense? 0.5 makes sense, right? Oh, wait. This is the negatives, and this is a positive. So I would not put it on the negative side. I would move it to the positive side. 1/2 goes right there. And what about square root of 9? Its value is 3. I look at my number line, and there's no 3 there. So then what do I do with that? What do I do? Do I just sit here and panic? No. I put it where it logically would be. Okay? So I know it's a positive number, so it's going to be to the right of the decimal. It wouldn't be to the left because it's not negative. So it's going to the right. I'm at 1, 2. So 3 would be all the way over here somewhere, right? So I'm going to put it as close as I can, which would be approximately right there. Right? Excuse me, guys. My phone is ringing. Mr. Heiston? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I will go get him. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Is in the front office?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So, sorry about that, guys. Because we're close to class time starting too, I'm going to go ahead and keep this video going because that's going to happen throughout the school year. Like, I wish I could have a perfect setup, but unless I work for free and take away time from my own son, which that's not happening, stuff like that's going to happen. I ask that you have grace for me. So, negative 2/3. We're at negative 0.666. All right? If I put it here at 0, keep the same conversation going. Positives were to the right, negatives were to the left. Okay? Now, this is 0.6. We're not quite at negative 1, but we're not quite at negative 0.5 either. We're somewhere in between. So now we have to approximate where would it be. Would it be closer to -1 or closer to -0.5? Okay. And 0.6, so that was at -5. Next would be -0.6, -0.7, -0.8, and -0.9. Okay. So -0.6 is definitely closer to -0.5. So it wouldn't be right here on the line, it'd be a little bit to the left, about right there. Okay. That is your task for today. However, you have more challenging numbers and more numbers to work with. Here on slide 3, you'll see that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers to place from least to greatest. Okay? And on slide 4, okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. However, the biggest difference is not only do you have more numbers to place, but the increments have increased. Okay? If you look back on slide 3, we go from 0 to a half to 1 to a half to 2, and so on. Here, you go from 0 to 0.25. Okay? In this case, negative, of course. So you're working with quarters here, fourths. Same game. All right? The whole point here is that now we have to be even more precise. All right? So good luck. You got this. If you need your little boxes to work in, your place value boxes, they're right down here. You can color code them as needed. You can move them around as needed. Okay, whatever is best for you, do that. I would recommend getting a sheet of paper on the side and writing these out, like so you can have them all lined up. All right, because you can do that. That's a great strategy that you're doing your test too, is to write things to the side. All right, I'm not always going to be able to bring it up to 8th grade level on one little screen. All right, so I challenge you to get a sheet of paper out. Do the same place value charts, the same thing you would do with all 9 of these numbers. That's your challenge for today. Have a great day. Hope to see you in class. If I don't, stay safe and have a great day. All right, guys, take care. I'm going to go ahead and end the video right there.